What's going on, guys? Finally, I am back for Mornings with Darth. It's been a little bit of a hiatus. Life does get in the way, you know, so, yeah. We are here again. Hold on, I got myself playing in my ear. Whoops. Yeah. Life did get in the way a little bit. We had some health issues here in my household. There's big, the orc was actually, ill a little bit. So that was a surprise. But yeah, good to see those in the chat. Comic book and video game, what's going on? Matthew Coburn, good to see you as always. And Hosea, good, I guess, afternoon to you. And it is you know, I think late afternoon for Hosea in New Zealand, but thank you for going putting the link out. I am Chris Darth Pyrin Walker. This is Mornings with Darth. This is the Planet of Nerds, and usually Mornings with Darth is a little later, and today I decided to go a little earlier because the puppy, who is a regular on this channel, has been banished because we have some work going on outside the house. Someone doing a survey of our property, and he's going nuts, so he's banished for now. So it gives me the perfect opportunity to entertain you folks a little earlier, and who knows, maybe a little later in the day I'll do some gaming as well. So guys, great to see everybody. This is some cool news that I came across, that the voice actor for Anakin Skywalker from the Clone Wars animated series says that his version of Anakin Skywalker will return. So that means that he'll return in the Bad Batch, which comes out Tuesday, May 4th, which is Star Wars Day, which we're bad nerds. We don't have anything planned, unfortunately. We were going to, but life gets in the way. I actually have a vet appointment for Piper, the other dog, on that day. That's right, Piper, you're going to the doctor next week. Yes, she's asleep. She doesn't hear me. So, guys, this premieres, the Bad Batch premieres on May 4th. And so let's take a look. I'm going to take a look at this article. Here, I'll put it up here in the corner. Here, I'll make it a little bigger, actually. I was going to do a reaction to the new, the new, teaser trailer for the Tomorrow War, which is the Chris Pratt big budget sci-fi movie coming to Amazon in July, which they bought for $200 million. So I can't imagine what the actual budget of the film is with Amazon shelling out that much for it. But it's only 40 seconds long, so I didn't want to go ahead and do that for a 40-second teaser. I'll wait till a full trailer comes out for it. I'll watch I should have watched it. And then when I said that, now that I think about it, I should have watched it probably, since I wasn't going to do a reaction. So now I'll probably watch it after we talk about this. Let me zoom in on this for you folks. Okay, there we go. Here's where the article starts. Let's see here. Star Wars Clone Wars voice actor Matt Lanter, who was Anakin Skywalker, he's confirming there will be another animated appearance from Anakin Skywalker. So he's done it for Clone Wars, Rebels. He was Darth Vader then. Forces of Destiny, which were the shorts. So I didn't see what shorts he was in, if he was Vader or if he was Anakin as a Force Ghost or something. Lego Star Wars Holiday Special, which apparently was fun. I tried to watch a little bit. It was okay. I don't remember it very well. I think I need to finish it. So maybe I should go back and do that. And maybe I did finish it. I don't know. There's so much media that it goes through our eyes these days that you forget sometimes if you've watched something or not. Especially when you get older. So just remember that. Yeah. And for some reason, my playback is very bad, so let me close that to help that, because I have the playback there. So yeah. So let's take a look at this still some more. There's some new Lucasfilm animation going on. I've been a part of some things. He's reteamed with Lucasfilm on a yet unspecified which will see him reprise the role of Anakin in animated form. So it's not necessarily the Bad Batch. But I have a feeling he'll show up in the Bad Batch because it's going through their adventures, and it's during the Clone Wars. Hi there, Rosa. Good to see you. Good to see you. We are talking about Star Wars, the Bad Batch, and whether Anakin will show up for the Bad Batch. Here, I should add a question mark to that. Topic. Where is it? Morning topic. Question mark. And if you're watching this on the replay, this is Mornings with Darth. We are talking about the return of animated Anakin, as well as we'll talk about live action Anakin too, who's coming back. It'll probably be 3D animated. I mean, the Clone Wars is kind of like a cell shaded animation style, so I guess they'd stick with that same animation. I would be my guess. So that's my guess of what the animation style would be, Rosa. But it's not going to be for the Bad Batch, apparently. It's an as yet unspecified Star Wars project. There's some new Lucasfilm animation going on, and they're always trying to do cutting edge stuff. So yeah, this will be good. The fact that they're doing more animated, I'm trying to think back. Let's look back, because there was Was the Bad Batch the only animated thing they announced at the Investor Day? Disney Investor Day 2020 Star Wars. Because there was that image with all the shows. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, Bad Batch is the only animated. That's canceled, probably. No, they said it was still going on, I believe, without her, without Gina Carano. Obviously that's coming. Obviously that's coming. Obviously we know that's coming. We know that's coming. Not sure about that. That's not Star Wars. It's just Willow, but it's Lucas. That's not gonna be animated, but that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna delve into the Sith, which is probably the Night Sisters and the witches, where Maul's from. Yeah, that's gonna be a cool show. I'm really looking forward to the Acolyte. Lando is gonna be obviously a Donald Glover show. I mean, that's all that is for ratings. Get Donald Glover in there. Visions, I have no idea what Star Wars Visions is, and there's the Bad Batch. And then Rogue Squadron is the Patty Jenkins film. So they haven't, we'll probably see, I wonder if we'll see tease of it on Tuesday more. And as we know, there it goes. The article now goes on and talks about how Anakin is coming back as Darth Vader in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. So Hayden Christensen's back for that. So this will be really cool. There's the Bad Batch coming on May 4th, as we talked about, which is Star Wars Day. And it's going to be, the Bad Batch will be a 70-minute premiere episode. And then there'll be new episodes every Friday. So that's what they have. Disney Plus is like, that's what we have as filler before Loki is the Bad Batch. And they have the Mighty Ducks show, which is actually not a terrible show. It's actually very, very fun. Good cast. It's nostalgic, sure. And if you like hockey, it helps. But if you really liked the Mighty Ducks, then you'll really like you'll like Game Changers. You will. What's up, Hosea? So yeah, we know about the Bad Batch. It revolves around that group of clones that we saw in that last season of the Clone Wars that Disney Plus recently released. Last year, I guess what it was. And end of 2019, beginning of 2020, I think, or something. I don't know, maybe it was later in 20. I remember having to like binge it. No, so it was later, and because I binged like the last couple of episodes real quick, and then went on for Star Wars Days and Star Wars Day and talked about it. So yeah, okay. But yeah, they're a group that they're like the special ops. They do the dirty work. Apparently they're gonna work for the Empire. So this is after Order 66. So we'll probably see Vader. So we probably will see Anakin in the Bad Batch, but as Vader. So that's cool. The Bad Batch, we just talked about. Oh, and the Book of Boba, obviously. High Republic series called... Oh, wait. This is a High Republic series? Wait a minute. I thought the High Republic is after the Old Republic, but before the recent, right? mystery thriller that will take us into a galaxy of shadowy secrets, emerging dark side powers. Yeah, in the final days of the High Republic era. A new female-led Star Wars series is in the works from Russian Doll. Coke. Yeah, there's the series. Details are sparse. What's good, Slev? Good to see you, man. You're up early. How you feeling? How your ribs feeling? Should be getting that like X-rayed, man, if you think you broke a rib. Details are sparse, but sources tell Variety it will be a female-centric series that takes place in a different part of the Star Wars timeline than other projects. This is the Acolyte that now we're kind of veering towards. Anakin actually may return for the Bad Batch. If you're just joining us, we're talking about the actor for... Oh, gotta go back. Anakin Skywalker. The voice actor for Anakin Skywalker says that Anakin will be back in animated form. And upon reading the article and thinking about the timeline of the Bad Batch, which takes place during the beginning of the Empire after Order 66, then you will probably see Anakin in Vader form. And Slev, man, hope you're getting some rest then. Stay laying down. And get that shite checked out, man. Definitely. Yeah, Jose. I don't think my body could with FMF could handle rugby. I used to play sports, a lot of sports, but yeah, old age and FMF, I can't anymore, unfortunately. But anyway, I digress. So the Bad Batch will probably have Darth Vader, because since Darth Vader is basically the guy who gives the orders on behalf of the Emperor, you gotta have Vader giving the Bad Batch some orders for missions. Or maybe he is the guy. He is the guy that gives the orders to the Bad Batch while they're working for the Empire. Yeah, Hosea, age is the athlete killer. And yes, Lev, man, we thinking about you, man, and as soon as you're good, we'll get some gaming in. Second Extinction is now available on Game Pass, Slev. So if you want to hunt some dinosaurs, check that out. It's on Xbox and PC Game Pass. I am going to probably be checking it out a little later and possibly streaming it. I want to try and get in a bunch of streaming today for the lack of streaming over the past week. Gotta pick up this slack, but wanted to start it off right by getting a Mornings with Darth in for y'all nice and early. Probably the earliest I've done one, huh? So, and actually got it off on time pretty much. And yeah, it's incredible what putting a puppy in the crate, because there's stuff going on outside, so he's going to be a pain in the butt no matter what. So he needs to just go in there. So, but if you are watching this on the replay, please make sure you do smash that like button and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Otherwise, the orc will come out of the ceiling and get you. And if you do not know the orc is our resident Kev, a.k.a. Nuff Said, a.k.a. Captain Strong Bow. And that's a space in between the strong and the bow, because not a sponsor. And so, guys, we're talking about Star Wars. We're talking about other news. If there's any other news you guys want to talk about, if I've seen in the in the interwebs or even in a newspaper. Who knows? You know, I mean, that's what this is all about. It's the morning edition. Here, we can even close the article now. And if you are watching on the replay, leave a comment about this. But in the chat, what Star Wars show or movie are you most excited for coming up from that list here? Where's that? There it is. Here. We'll zoom in a little more. Do that. And we'll do that. There we go. Here, we can even zoom in a little more. No. Have to do it like this. There we go. That'll do. Yeah. So of all these, which one are you excited for in the chat? And leave a comment if you're watching on the replay. And Jose is telling Slevin to make up a story, like 6 gang members rolled up on Harleys and you dropped 5 of them, but the last guy smashed your ribs with a hammer. Oh, that's better than a cat did it. And Slevin says, "Don't make me laugh. It's mad painful, but facts." Oh yeah, that's true. The cat did it. It's always easy to blame the cat. We got one cat sleeping up there. Not sure where the other cat is. Oh boy. Yeah. Cats are dicks. They are. Matthew Coburn says patties would be the most, but excited for any of them. And Chadwick, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Been a long time since probably since the last time I streamed. Because I don't think we saw you for Wormholes. So yeah, good to see you, man. And yeah, I'm excited for Rogue Squadron. I just hope she does it right. And doesn't have Kathleen Kennedy breathing down her neck. And then I'm really excited for the Acolyte. It might be a little SJW-ish, probably, just from what I've heard about it, but I love all that Sith stuff, and it's the fall of the High Republic, so it's an interesting story as well. And then, of course, the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. And, you know, next Mando season, Book of Boba. Droid story, I don't... what droid are they going to give us a story about? Visions, I have no idea what it is. Bad Batch, okay. I've seen it already, though. You know, basically it's more Clone Wars stuff, but it's not. So it's them after Order 66, though. But it's the same guys, same personalities, but people wanted to see more of it. So, fair enough. I'll watch a little bit of it. Sure, I'm not going to miss it. It's Star Wars stuff. As much as people are like, I'm over Star Wars. You're still going to watch Star Wars stuff if you're a nerd and you like Star Wars. Rangers of the New Republic, sure. We'll see what if they can find a cast that can hold it after the exit of Gina Carano. Bill Burr, I don't think can hold a show like that, but hopefully they keep him on as a side character. The Ahsoka show, sure. Whatever. Rosario Dawson's decent as Ahsoka. It's just weird seeing her after watching Clone Wars and Rebels, and then seeing her like even older. So it's cool, though. It's definitely cool. So I'm intrigued to see, is this story going pre Mando, or is it going post Mando or simultaneous Mando, like parallel Mando? The Andor show actually is a little intriguing to me because Rogue One was really good. Hopefully K2SO makes an appearance, which would be very nice, because that was a great camaraderie right there, great duo. And did I miss any the Willow show? Sure. Yeah, and Slevin, exactly. You don't care about Star Wars anymore, but whatever they give you, you're going to consume because it's Star Wars. You're intrigued, and maybe you have this inkling of hope. Hey, look, there's that theme, hope. You know, that Star Wars is supposed to be in the very beginning, that when you first see it as a kid, it's about hope. And you have that hope that they've done it right. So you give it a chance. I mean, I've watched everything Star Wars, bad and good. Everything. Just like I've watched everything Marvel. Actually, I take that back. I haven't watched like Runaways or Cloak and Dagger, but I watched Inhumans. You know, I gave it a chance with hope, and it was awful. They did it better in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with Inhumans, but they still didn't do it great. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so yes, we are nerds. We consume pop culture, nerdy stuff when they throw it at us. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Star Wars has an intriguing future because I think most of those on that are series. There aren't many except for what? Rogue Squadron. I think Rogue Squadron is the only film on there. I think, unless does anyone know if any other ones of those, like Lando or a Droid Story, are gonna be films, or is Rogue Squadron going to be the next Star Wars film? Because that is intriguing, because it shows you the direction that we're going of the streaming service, and you know, and how the series seems to be more valuable than the film. And that's very opposite of what it used to be, you know? I mean, that is, to me, Star Wars, right there. Star Wars is a huge telling of the direction we're going, like showing what the future of Star Wars holds, how it's mostly series. I mean, look at underneath each one of those. Yeah, they're all series. Disney Plus, 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 Disney Plus. I'm not going to count Willow, obviously. Rogue Squadron is the only one that doesn't have the Disney Plus logo under it. Star Wars is becoming a TV show franchise. Is that crazy, guys? That's nuts to me. Like, wow. You know, cause I'm a 80s and 90s kid. I grew up with Star Wars as movies. Even into my late teens, early 20s, Star Wars has been movies. Hell, until You know, I mean, 2007, was that when Clone Wars, the animated series started, I think? Star Wars was films. I mean, sure, there were the specials, and there was like the stupid the droid cartoon, but those weren't. It was movies, and now, looking at this, looking at the direction that Disney is taking Star Wars, should I be worried, or no? Should I be excited now because they tried doing films? Disney Star Wars did. And they're like, hey, you know, it didn't really work out for us. Let's try telling smaller stories because that's what Disney does better. I mean, that to me there is a huge telling of the future of storytelling. And this was my point with like Mortal Kombat. Spoilers, if you haven't seen it, it wasn't very good to me. That's my spoiler. If you really want to hear what I had to think about it and you want to hear spoilers, I won't spoil anything here. Go over to Nerd Reactor, check out our friend Nerd Reactor, where I, myself, and actually Game World Intel here, Slevin, and John from Nerd Reactor broke down our feelings about Mortal Kombat. What was that? Saturday night? And so, to me, Star Wars, Mortal Kombat would have been much better if they decided to do a series instead of a film. However, it's done well in the box office in the situation we are in. Of course, no, I knew it would do well box office wise. I just knew that it's not going to have any staying power. It's one of those films, again, it's one we're going to kind of be making fun of a little bit in 10 years. It may get a sequel, it may not, who knows? But anyway, that's besides the point. What I'm saying is that I think the direction we're going in is storytelling is becoming smaller. I get, is it because of the ADD, ADHD generation? I mean, who knows? But let me see. Slevin says, to be honest, I'm legit just hoping and waiting for a Mortal Kombat style Star Wars fighting game with all the Jedis and Siths we know and love. Just imagine all the dope-ass lightsaber fights we could have. Yeah, I agree. And the way technology is they could really do some cool mechanics and physics for the gameplay for lightsaber battles combined with the Force. Now, Slev, would you want a 3D fighting game or a 2D fighting game? Because I think for you would want it more like Tekken than Mortal Kombat with the powers and the jumping and everything. Although I would dig a 2D one as well. I think there's been a 2D Star Wars fighting game. I'll have to get back to you on that. I forget what it's called. If anyone remembers what it was in the chat, let me know. Lucasfilm seems to be going more towards games and TV. Now movies, they've got Indiana Jones coming up, and Rogue Squadron. And those are it for films, I believe. Maybe they have others. We can look here. Let's take a look at that. Let's see here. Lucasfilm upcoming movies. Oh, and Luca. That's it. Oh, Taika Waititi has a Star Wars movie. Ryan, okay, here we go. Oh, that's Screen Rant, though. I don't know if we should. Here we go. We know Taika Waititi has one. We know Rian Johnson has supposedly a trilogy. Rogue Squadron. We know that. That's the next Star Wars feature film. But which era, I wonder? Hopefully it's in the Republic era. The Rebellion era. Star Wars Masters. Thank you, Slevin. Oh, yeah. Slevin says yes. 3D like Tekken or Mortal Kombat 3D. Yeah, exactly. I think because all the jumping and things like the force usage, and you have to have the environment be interactive so you can force pull a pillar off a building and watch the building crumble as you smash your opponent with the pillar that you threw across the map. And Matthew Coburn sounds like he's more of a single player game guy. As long as I can play single player, I welcome a game. So yeah, with any fighting game, of course you can play single player. So that would be fantastic. And you will be excited to know that there is a Star Wars supposedly single player game coming from the makers of The Division. I don't know. I'm thinking it might have multiplayer, but what they've said, it sounds more single player to me. So we'll see. But let's keep going. Oh, let's zoom in for you guys. Zoom. All right, so Rogue Squadron, we know about that one. The Untitled Taika Waititi film. Okay. There's the Obi-Wan series. Ahsoka series. They are still going forward with Rangers of the New Republic. There's the Lando series. The Cassian Andor series, which I believe is done filming. What was the date of this? 3 weeks ago it said it kicked off. So the date of this article is December 10th. Yeah, so this is a December 10th article. I think filming is almost done or done is wrapped for Andor. The Acolyte, which again, the final days of the High Republic era. So like Dark Side Powers, Darth Plagueis, maybe. We're gonna see Darth Sidious. I don't think we'll see. Nah, it's probably a little early for Darth Sidious, but maybe we'll see Darth Plagueis. There's the Bad Batch. Visions. Here, what's Visions? Creative takes on the galaxy far, far away. Visions will be a series of animated shorts films celebrating Star Wars through the lens of the world's best anime creators. Oh, so we may see Anakin and Darth Vader here. The anthology collection will bring 10 fantastic visions from several of the leading Japanese anime studios, offering a fresh and diverse cultural perspective to Star Wars. So that's where we could see the voice of Anakin Skywalker, and who's also does the voice for Darth Vader. Yeah, so that could be where we see him. So here's a droid story. Intersection of animation and visual effects. Oh my gosh. This epic journey will introduce us to a new hero guided by legendary duo R2-D2 and C-3PO. I think it's a film. Is it a film or a series? I don't understand. Who knows? And then other Lucasfilm stories, Indiana Jones, directed by James Mangold. Ooh. Willow, I talked about, and that's that. Children of Blood and Bone. But yeah. So according to their site back in December, maybe we also now have the Rian Johnson trilogy. But we have Rogue Squadron, Taika Waititi's film, Untitled film, which will come in 2022. Did that say? Hold on, is that what it said? Didn't say. Okay. And then possibly the Rian Johnson. When was this Screen Rant article done? It might have. Oh, look, they even have Kevin Feige's. Yeah, no, I'm not checking that. That's a. Here's from February. Let's see if anything else. Oh, those are all the old ones. That's not. Well, that's not helpful. So yeah, really, it looks like those two. So it's all theories. So how does everyone feel about that? I'm intrigued by everyone's feeling about the direction that everything's going. We're going towards smaller stories for the Star Wars universe. I think this is good. To me, we've done that big overarching story. It's time to get some smaller stories, and maybe from there, those smaller stories will become larger stories, and those larger stories then can become films. And let's see what Taika Waititi gives us. Let's see what if Rian Johnson's still getting his trilogy, what he gives us, especially the fact that The Last Jedi was so controversial. And Ishi Locos in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you. It'll be intriguing to see what Rian Johnson does with a full trilogy. The fact that he will have a full trilogy, because he's a great director, and he has a certain style to him, and it did not mesh well with JJ's. They're different directors. You got to give them each. That's what they should have done from the beginning. Is they should have given JJ the trilogy. They should have given Ryan his own trilogy, and we never would have had this lack of continuity issue. But JJ had to whine and I believe and not get what he wanted for the second film, so he didn't want to come back, or was it Kathleen Kennedy not thinking ahead? Maybe we should have one person for all three films, and then she panics after Last Jedi and says, "Oh crap, let's bring JJ back. He can fix it." And I think that might have been what happened. I forget, and it could have been a little bit of both. So I'm hoping that we get some continuity, which we seem to be because of Favreau and Filoni. And I've always loved Dave Filoni. Rebels is my favorite animated Star Wars. It's my favorite Star Wars spinoff, more so than Rogue One and Clone Wars and of course Solo. But yeah, and then there's Resistance as well. But no, Rebels is my favorite. It explores the Force more in depth. It's a smaller, contained story. You care about the characters, while in Clone Wars, it's again, it's a war. So once the war's over, the story's over. While with Rebels, it continues. There's so much to go into after, which they're apparently still doing. I guess in the Ahsoka series, they're gonna explore what happens after Rebels, supposedly. with Ahsoka and Sabine going after Ezra, and Thrawn showing up, and maybe Thrawn will show up in Mandalorian season 3. There's speculation there, and there, to me, I think there are so many actors that could play a good Thrawn, live action Thrawn. So tell me, anyone in the chat who thinks would be a good Thrawn. I have my idea. I want to hear everybody else's first. See if anybody else has an idea, and a serious one. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure that you do click that like button. But yeah, tell us who you think should play Thrawn down in the comments below, and make sure you smash that subscribe button and ring that bell as well, so that you get notifications of when we go live, when we drop videos, all that fun, cool stuff. And yeah, Star Wars. There's lots of cool actors that could play Thrawn. I have a few. My top would be John Hamm. Since the chat didn't seem to have any thoughts. My top would be John Hamm. I think he would be really good at Thrawn. Looks like he's in his 50s. I'd say 50s, 60s, late, I'd say 50s. Oh, Jeremy Irons would be a good one too, Slev. That's another one. Yeah, Jeremy Irons would definitely be a good one. Especially if we see him in Mando and he's a little older. Yeah, I think Jeremy Irons could be a great one. Oh yeah. That's very true. And then if we go see him in the Ahsoka series and they age him down. Now, if they only are giving him to us in the Ahsoka series, then I'd say John Hamm. But we know that Bo-Katan and is looking for him. And Matthew, he was I don't think, and yeah, Lunga got all upset about it. I remember that stream. But no, I don't think that Robert Downey Jr. would be a good one. He could be, but he's too not, he has too many quips that are jokey, and Thrawn isn't very jokey. That's why I think Jeremy Irons, I think Slev hit it on the head more so than my John Hamm, because John Hamm does that. Yeah, John Hamm for a younger Thrawn, and then Jeremy Irons for older Thrawn. Oh man, yeah, that would be fantastic. Yeah. Oh man, Slev, we've done it. We've nailed it. So, again, if you are watching this on the replay, leave us a comment below who you think should play Grand Admiral Thrawn. We know Bo-Katan's looking for him from Mando Season 2. And Ahsoka's obviously always looking for him. It doesn't seem like they have found Ezra yet in Mandalorian Season 2, which is a lot of years between Rebels and Mandalorian. Right? I mean, a lot of years, because Rebels ends right at the end of Rogue One. Oh, Yellow, what's going on, man? Lars Mikkelsen. Ooh, that'd be a good one. Wait, Lars Mikkelsen? So let's see here. Is he actually related to Mads? Oh, yeah. He would be excellent, Yellow. Hey, Spencer in the house. What's going on? Yes, Yellow. What this? Yeah, true, because the events of the original trilogy are pretty short. And Mando is before episode 7. Hi Spencer, we are talking about Grand Admiral Thrawn. Oh, is he the voice of Thrawn in Rebels? He is. Look at that. And he is a great actor. Oh yeah. That's true. Oh wow, yeah. Sherlock season 3, he was amazing, and yeah. Oh yeah. Spencer, we were talking about Grand Admiral Thrawn. Here, let's put him up. Here, I'll put him up on the screen so people can see. Yeah. He would be, yeah, paint him blue, shave the beard. Here, there's one, I think, of him clean shaven. Whoa, look at him young. Yeah. Hey, David March. In the house, the legend himself. What's going on, guys? Let's see. Come on. Let's see if there's any fan art. Hold on. Let's see. Ron live. Yeah, baby. That's hilarious. That's bad, but that's not very good either. Yeah, the best one to really look at, I guess someone did a. Oh, they're just showing it side by side. Okay. The best one to look at. Oh, there's the video game Thrawn. The best one to look at would be that one. Yellow. But Spencer, my question to you. So Spencer says he's excited for the Ahsoka show because he wants to see Thrawn in live action. The question is, though, will he also show in oh man, show up in Mando season 3 or some point, man, because Bo-Katan's looking for him. So and yes, it's yeah, everyone hit that like button, share on social media. If you're watching on the replay, make sure you leave a comment below. Let us know who you think should play Thrawn. Let us know what you think about the fact that Anakin could return as in an animated form as Vader in the Bad Batch, but according to the voice actor for Anakin Skywalker from the Clone Wars, Matt Lanter, there will be another animated appearance from Anakin, and they said it's a as yet unspecified Star Wars project, which will see him reprise the role of Anakin in animated form, according to the article on IGN. Yeah, and we'll see what happens. And Spencer does not think that Thrawn will show up in The Mandalorian. So Spencer, from Mando season 2, do you believe that the mention of Thrawn was just an Easter egg to basically tease the Ahsoka show, which is going to take place beforehand, where Ahsoka and Sabine are going to look for Ezra? And I think everyone, I didn't realize, I forgot it was Lars Mikkelsen. And yeah, I agree. Lars Mikkelsen, live action Thrawn. Let's see if there's any talk. There was January 15th on MovieWeb, small screen on January 14th. So wait, is this? So they say this is their exclusive, and they've got it. It's been revealed to us by sources close to Lucasfilm that Lars has signed on the dotted line that he is going to play Thrawn. What? We would have talked about this. What? It's all done. I can confirm that Lars Mikkelsen will be playing Thrawn live action in the Ahsoka series. The deal might also include other Star Wars live action shows beyond Ahsoka. I'll let you know. I then asked some sources I've worked with in the past whether they could corroborate this information, and many of them did, with one adding the following. Dave Filoni has been very keen on getting Lars to play Thrawn in live action. He was his only real choice for the role. It does look like he signed on to play the Rebels character he voiced in the animated show. It also seems as though Lars will be playing Thrawn in other Star Wars live action shows as well, not just Ahsoka. Holy crap, guys. This is huge. I didn't realize they had already signed him on. Had anybody realized this? Like, what? Like, oh my. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, what the? I didn't. Did anybody know about this? Hold on, let's make sure it doesn't say this was published on April 1st. Okay, that's the end of the article. Disney has yet to reply. So obviously we'll take this with a grain of salt because it's smallscreen.co.uk. But I guess this could be facts. This definitely could be facts. Anybody have any thoughts in the chat about the fact that this might already have happened, that Lars Mikkelsen is already signed on to play Thrawn, and not just for the Ahsoka show, but also for other Star Wars shows, i.e. The Mandalorian, which we were just talking about. What other shows could Thrawn show up as? With Thrawn. Well, let's go back to now some announced. So Thrawn could show up Andor. He could show up, in the Andor series. he could show up in Rangers. You're right. He could show up in the Lando series. Yeah. I mean, he could show up in so many of these. Not Obi-Wan. He's already lost then. Oh, wait. No, he's not. He could show up. Wait, takes place 10 years. Yeah. He could show up in Obi-Wan. Oh my gosh. Because Obi-Wan takes place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. But Rebels only starts 5 years before Rogue One. So Thrawn's still around for Obi-Wan, the Obi-Wan series. He's still out and about in the working for the Empire. But yeah, Slev, you're right. A Thrawn origin show would be cool, but then they would need a younger Thrawn, because a Thrawn origin show is prequels. Then, and that's true, Spencer. We do have his origin in the books. You're right. Timothy Zahn did that for us. Yeah. Yeah, it really his character is. You are right there. But yes, Slev's correct. We could have an adaptation of the books, which oftentimes for a good pop culture genre, the book adaptations are decent. And they could do a show, that is correct. Plus, Spencer, unfortunately for us, fans of the EU, those books don't mean squat right now in Star Wars lore. Well, that's not necessarily true, Spencer. No, what it is exactly. So they could do a whole new, what Slevin's saying is they could do a whole new Thrawn origin series, and because they wouldn't relate it to the books, since you're right, the EU was basically completely retconned. Yeah, exactly. They've retconned some details and brought them back, like Thrawn, and there's some other things. But we haven't seen Mara Jade yet, and I don't think we ever will. Because her story ties to Luke, and Luke's dead. And no one really wants more Luke. Mark Hamill, I don't think, even wants more Luke. Oh, okay. That's cool, Spencer. So there are new books now that are the canon books for Thrawn, and they're telling his story. Okay. That's cool. But I think, yeah, it would be very intriguing if he showed up in Obi-Wan. Because there's some connection there. So 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, so technically, what is it, like a year? It's just, what, 3 years before Rebels? So, what's his name? Caleb Dune could show up. Who is Freddie Prinze Jr.'s character? I forget. Kanan is his like secret identity name, or like hiding from the Empire. Hera could show up. Basically the crew of the Ghost could show up minus Ezra, because Ezra doesn't show up until later. And with Caleb Dune being a former Jedi, there could be a connection. So yeah, we could get Thrawn, we could get Rebels characters. Ahsoka will probably show up in Obi-Wan. I mean, again, I think they're doing it right by, instead of doing movies and films, they're telling smaller stories that will all connect based on the characters that we know and love. And Slevin says, I'm waiting for a Darth Revan series. That's all I care about. LOL. So I would love a Revan series. I would love some live action Old Republic stuff. We really do need the Sith Wars story, where the story of how he goes to the, I know there's probably been books and comics about it, to the Space Forge, and it becomes corrupted by it, and his journey from a Jedi to a Sith, I think would be a very interesting story, Slevin. So yes, a Revan series would be fantastic. And according to Spencer, Hera is supposedly the new leader of Rangers. Makes sense they'd go into battle against Thrawn's shard of Imperial fleet. Correct, Spencer. That's very cool. Did not know that. Hera will supposedly be the lead now for Rangers. Interesting to see who they cast for that. Let's talk about that now. Hold on a second. Gonna go grab my Cheez-Its. Because, you know, who doesn't love Cheez-Its? And Spencer, how do you think they would change Revan? I'm intrigued. Yeah, they might make him a her. I mean, Slev, there's nothing wrong with that. Besides the fact that Revan's a guy in the stories, but there is nothing wrong if Revan was a female, but I don't see you'd have to change the story a lot. So, Hera Syndulla live action. Oh, March 2nd. Here we go. So here's what Spencer was talking about. Thank you, Spencer. Inside the Magic reports, as it tries to report. Oh, come on. Here it is right here. Here we go. Rebels fan favorite reportedly taken over Cara Dune's spinoff. Wow. So, this was March 2nd. So, yeah, obviously talking about ever since Cara Dune was, Gina Carano was fired. Nice, David. So David's light side Revan was a guy, and his dark side Revan was a female. So at the 2020 Investor Day, they announced all these spin-offs. Okay, this is just telling us that so yeah, there's no news here except they're saying that it's gonna be Hera. Oh, so this is not this is all rumors still. This looks like it's all still rumor. And thank you, Hosea, for posting that. Make sure you guys do click the Linktree link and smash that like button. And make sure if you're watching this on the replay that you do hit the subscribe button and make sure you ring that bell so you know when we go live or when we drop other videos. And yeah, we are the Planet of Nerds. I'm Chris DarthPyrin Walker. This, folks, is Mornings with Darth. And we're talking about Star Wars stuff, Star Wars TV shows. It all stemmed from the Anakin Skywalker voice actor for Clone Wars, and as well as Rebels, Forces of Destiny, Battlefront 2, the game, the new one, not the old one, and then Lego Star Wars Holiday Special. Says that we will get Anakin Skywalker back, not just in live action in the Obi-Wan show, but also in the whatchamacallit, but also animated in other series, and possibly the Bad Batch is Darth Vader, but it could be in that Visions, where was it? Visions, for animated. The droid story is animated in CGI, so he could show up there, I guess. And the question is, what is the timeline for Rangers of the New Republic? Because it's the New Republic, so Hera is older, and she's got a kid. So are we going to see the kid? And is the kid going to have force powers? So there's a question too. So that'll be interesting. But who could play Hera? Probably someone in there like let's see, if it's that time period. In Rebels, she was probably in her 30s, 20s, 30s. So it's probably a good 20 years later. 20 years. So she's probably 40s to 50s. So, okay. So not that old. Probably late 40s, I'd say, would be my guess. So, who would play Hera? Let's think about this. Doesn't matter ethnicity because of the makeup. I mean, do we cross Zoe Saldana over to Star Wars to play Hera? Alexandria Daddario. Let's take a look. How old is she? 35. Little young, but you can I mean, again, it's all makeup, so it doesn't matter. Does she do action? Oh, Baywatch, Percy Jackson. Yeah, she does. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Um. Hmm. Um. Um. Who else? Yeah, they can definitely mom her up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just put some green makeup on her. I concur. But gotta be other. Her sister is actor Catherine Daddario. There's her sister, who's younger. So for flashbacks, there you go. Yeah, they can mom her up in that way. Also, if they want to do flashbacks, they have someone younger. Um, let's see here. Megan Good is your next choice. Yeah, I can't think of anybody. Okay. Um. Hmm. Let's see here. Oh, Kate Mara? Nah, Kate Mara? No, I don't really see Kate Mara doing it. Just because I've seen her in other things. Bree Wood in the house. What's up, man? With my face full of Cheez-Its. Mm. So, we are talking about Star Wars. Bryce Dallas Howard. Now you're just throwing out names, Sleb. Now you're just throwing out names. Let's see here. What? Oops. So I'm trying to think. Let's see here. Who did the voice for? Let's see. Star Wars Rebels. Vanessa Marshall. Let's see if the question is if does she do live action stuff? Doesn't look like it. A lot of the folks that do maybe nope, voice, yeah. I feel like Hera needs to probably be. I feel like at that age, would she be mommed up or would she? Because how old would the baby be? That is the kid should be how old? Is the question because if the kid's old, yeah, guess you could get someone younger and mom them up. But I'm trying to think of someone who would be like in their 40s. Hmm. Who is in that age bracket already? My knowledge is failing me. It's terrible. Hottest not hottest, but actresses in their 40s. There you go. I didn't care if they. Of course, no. That's just an IMDb list. Possibly 60. Yeah, so she would have to be very mom. You're right. Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Garner could pull it off. I think. How old is she? Too old? Why not? You want someone? Oh, not Lopez. No, maybe a little too old. Might want someone a little younger. But yeah, Bree, that would be yeah. If Zoe Saldana got it, Star Wars, Star Trek, Avatar, Marvel, yeah, it would be nuts. Yeah, Jennifer Garner might be a little too old for. Is that ageist of me? But I don't think like again, no. I guess that's ageist of me because again, it's all makeup. Jennifer Garner would be really good at it. Just because I think back to her kicking butt during her Alias days, so she has the training. Yeah, Angelina Jolie would be awesome as well. Yes. Oh, Angelina Jolie would be perfect. Like, yeah, I think, yeah. Now we're talking here. Now we're really talking. Like, let's go. Like bring someone in who's that star power, who doesn't do a ton of movies anymore. But Jennifer Garner, I think, would be cool because Angelina Jolie is, although Angelina Jolie would be good. She's already in the Marvel family. So, hey, Angelina, you're already doing the Eternals. You're already playing Cersei. Why don't you come play Hera Syndulla as well? You know, and just be like a Disney shill. But no, I mean, again, you're right. I mean, Angelina Jolie would be epic as Hera. I think they need someone. Talking about Jennifer Connelly. Jennifer Connelly. Oop. Yeah, Jennifer Connelly would be awesome. She was great in the Snowpiercer series. She's been great in that. So I won't reveal any spoilers if you watch that. Yeah, I mean she's same age-ish as Jennifer Garner. So yeah, I think that would be a good one too. She's got so much range. Jennifer Connelly does. I think it would be an interesting role for her. She plays a great like mom that is also a like has to worry about being a badass. Same thing as Jennifer Garner. I think, man, yeah. I would go with Jennifer Garner because she's more my all-time than Connelly because of Alias. Really, like when I was in my late teens and early 20s and Alias came on, whoo, man, Alias was fun to watch and watch Jennifer Garner, and she kicked some ass. And then the music to that show, oh man, Alias was such a great show. Man, JJ, do a reboot. Or not a reboot, a reunion. Do a reunion for Alias. That would be fantastic. Bring in Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Garner, Victor Garber. Man, yeah. Marin Dungy, she was dead though before the end of it, so never mind. But no, Victor Lumley, who, guys, if you've not seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Victor Lumley does amazing performance. He plays Isaiah. If you don't know who Victor Lumley is and you've seen this show already, he played Isaiah, an amazing actor. He did an amazing job of that role. And oh man, I was crying at the end of that show because of him. It's so amazing. So, yeah, I think we've got some good ideas for who should play Hera. Then I mean, I was had to think, but you know, my girls, Jennifer, and Angelina, you know, probably our top 3 picks. It seems like. Imagine, yeah, you get them in a casting room. Who do you pick? Who do you pick? Dark Angel. Oh yeah. Ooh, Jessica Alba. Jessica Alba for Hera Syndulla. That would be a good one too. Oh my. Yeah. Jessica Alba as well. There's another one. And she, I think, is the perfect age for Hera. She's a little young. She's like a year older than I am. She's not quite 40 yet. But by the time they start filming, no, she would be good too. I think I still go with Jennifer Garner or Connolly or Angelina Jolie or over Alba. Yeah. For me, Jennifer Garner, and then Jennifer Connolly, and then Angelina Jolie would be how I'd rank it. Top 3. All right, there you go. Yeah. Hey guys, chat. Rank your top 3 of those in order. For me, Garner for Hera, that is. We're not being simps here. We're saying to play Hera Syndulla. Garner, Connolly, Jolie for me. And if you're watching on the replay, why don't you leave a comment below and tell us who you think should play Hera Syndulla in live action. She apparently, there's a rumor going around that she is going to lead the Rangers of the New Republic. So she would be probably in her like 40s, 50s, early like mid 40s to early 50s, probably. So who do you think should play Hera Syndulla? We're talking about it here. We've narrowed it down probably to in my order: Jennifer Garner, Jennifer Connelly, and Angelina Jolie. In some other people's orders, Connelly goes above Garner. And people are simping for Connelly in the chat. And I will not simp. I will not simp. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. So, guys, make sure that you smash that like button and that you are subscribed to the Planet of Nerds and ring that bell so you know when we go live again and when we drop cool videos about cool things, all nerdy things, because we're a nerdy channel here. And for some other folks, putting Connelly on top of Garner, and everyone seems to have Angelina Jolie third. Oh, Matthew Coburn is knocking Angelina Jolie out of the top 3 and bringing in our 4th one, Jessica Alba, and going Garner, Alba, Connelly as his picks for Hera Syndulla. I can respect that. I'd put Alba 4th for mine. You can give us a 4th if you like. If anyone else has in the chat has any suggestions for who could play Hera Syndulla, that would be cool. Now here's the question. Who's going to play Ezra? This is the question that everybody has seemed to talk about. I thought maybe they actually casted him already. Casted him. They already casted him. Ezra Rebels Live. Action. Oh yeah, it was supposedly the guy who played Aladdin, right? Yeah, I think it was the guy. Yeah, Riz Ahmed, Mina Musad. Mina Masood would be a good one for Ezra. Yeah, he's the one who um would be was Aladdin in the Aladdin live action. He would be good. It depends on how old of a Ezra we're getting. Rami Malek. I mean, so Rami Malek could be a good one. I'm trying to think someone younger though. Although, okay, so Ezra if we're talking about the Ahsoka show, Ezra would probably be, if it takes place after Rebels, like during the original trilogy. Let's see here. So Ezra is probably like 18, 19 at the end of Rebels, maybe 20. And so it goes basically, so it's only been like a year or two probably. So you're young, so younger. We need someone younger though. For if we're talking about the Ahsoka show and he's younger, he's only going to be in his 20s. So Mina Masood would probably be a good one. I wonder the guy who plays Ace in who plays Flash, sorry, in Star Wars, Spider-Man, the movies. He might be decent. He could be decent. Dev Patel would be a solid choice. How old would Ezra have to be though? That's the question. Because Ezra, if we're talking about the Ahsoka show, he's going to be younger. If he's, and we don't know what's going to happen because, we don't know how they're going to bring it in. Like, is it going to be the Ahsoka show and they're going to find him, and then what's going to happen to him afterwards? So, these are all questions that we must ask ourselves. We're going to take a quick intermission. I got to run to the restroom real quick is what I'm saying. And so I will BRB. All right. The Spider-Man kid was good in the hotel comedy film. Can't remember the name with. Was it the Hotel Budapest or the something like that? Was he in that? Is that what you're talking about? The Grand Budapest. Boo Boo Stewart is not a bad choice for a young Ezra. Boo Boo Stewart. Let's check out Boo Boo Stewart. Oh yeah, he would be definitely would be a good pick. Here, let me bring him up on the screen. Yeah. He would definitely be a good pick. Absolutely. Oh, is this the kid? Was he in? Yeah, X-Men. Okay. That's right. Yeah, he was Warpath. Yeah. Yeah, he would be good. You're right. Absolutely. Oh, he's a Twilight too. Oh gosh. He's got a lot of projects. Ask what? Wait. What? Silly slapstick, raunchy, dark, independent comedy. Think South Park like humor meets Something About Mary and a little jackass thrown in for good. What? Okay. Moving on. So yeah, he's got a lot going on. So yeah, he's an up and comer. Oh man, he's almost 30. Up and comer. I mean, I guess he's been around for a while, being in the Twilight movies. So yeah, I like it. There we go. So we've cast the crew so far. Is Zeb around? Is he still alive? Are we gonna cast Zeb, the voice of Zeb? Ooh, James Duvall as older Ezra. Yeah, but when are we gonna get older Ezra? All right, great. Thanks for the not recent picture. Here we go. Here's a more recent picture. Yeah, I could see it. No, Ken Jeong would not play Ezra. What? Dr. Ken could not play Ezra. No. Dante in the house. What's going on, man? What is going on? Chow from Hangover. No, and no. Yeah, no. Clancy Brown. Yeah, but he is in Mando. Hmm. Hmm. I'm trying to think of that voice that Zeb has. Kind of old Cockney-ish, isn't it? Wouldn't it be funny? Yeah, no. Yeah, that's true too. Well, Zeb would he be live action or would it be CGI? Like it would be, I feel more like like a Korg, you know, from Thor, it would be more CGI. So the voice, yeah, it could be anybody's. That's why I'm trying to think of that voice. Who could do that voice? Is it Aussie? Yeah, it is. Okay, Aussie accent. So Liam, get Chris Hemsworth. Get Chris Hemsworth to do it. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's an Aussie accent. Oh, why do I have a Purina ad up? Here, let's just close that. We don't need that. Huh. Let's see here. Zeb is super underrated, Spencer, isn't he? Let's see here. Australian actors. Oh, Hugh Jackman. Give it to Hugh. Yeah. Yeah. Give it to Hugh. You read my mind, Slev. You're going to catch up on the delay and be like, oh, yeah. Give it to Hugh. Hell yeah. And Dante, I gave a Mortal Kombat about a 3.5 or 4 out of 10. I did not like it. I watched it, but I did not like it. If you want to check out my thoughts after this stream, go over to Nerd Reactor, and you can check out my thoughts on Mortal Kombat over there. Support our Nerdyverse family. Yeah, Zeb, Hugh Jackman. So we got. I'll give in and say I want to say Jennifer Garner. So Jennifer Garner or Jennifer Connelly as Hera. Ezra would be what was his name? Boo Boo something. What did you say his name was? Boo Boo Stewart. Yep. And then we got Thrawn is Lars Mikkelsen. And yeah. Ezra we cast. Yeah. So who else do we have to cast? Yeah. Yeah, Jackman definitely. Yeah, Jose as a Kiwi, how do you feel? Do you want to give it? Are there any Kiwi actors? Hold on. Hold on. No. I know who we give it to after his breakout role. Speaking of Mortal Kombat. Oh, yeah, we got to cast Sabine. Good point. Yeah, I forgot about Sabine. Sorry. No. Here is Zeb. Right here. That's Zeb. Right there, that's Zeb. That is Zeb. Right there is Zeb. Kano is Zeb. Hosea, yeah, you can throw a name out for Thrawn. He apparently has already been cast, though. Lars Mikkelsen, apparently. Hosea, that was my choice, too. John Hamm would be amazing as Thrawn. Agreed. Chloe Grace Moretz for Sabine. I could dig it, Slev. Definitely dig it. Trying to think who else. I'm trying to think who else for Sabine. That's a tough one. If we're talking about like early 20, I mean, Chloe Grace Moretz probably was your best bet. I can't think of anybody else really. Once you all start throwing, if you guys throw some names out for Sabine, then maybe I'll start to get my brain churning. But right now, let's see here. Actress Sabine Wren. See if anybody's. Yeah, Jack Courtney would be a decent Zeb too. So that's the Vanessa Hudgens. LOL. Okay. Okay. Let's see if you spelled that right. Slevin says Rima. She might be a little too. Wait, her? No. Are you spelling that right, Slev? Oh, so yeah, that's her. Yeah. She might be a little too old to play Sabine. Sabine, let's see, how tall is she? And she's 5'9". Sabine is tiny. Yeah, I feel like she's too tall for Sabine. Yeah, I don't think she'd be good, Slev. Hmm. Let's see here. I don't know, actors. Kirsty, Zoe Deutsch. Okay. I think Kristen Bell is a little too old to play her. Zoe Deutsch would be good. No, not Elle Fanning. Riley Cuff. No. Ooh, Sasha Lane. Sasha Lane would be good. No. There's Chloe Grace Moretz. No. No. Charisse Ronan? Maybe. I could see Charisse Ronan doing it. Haley Lou Richardson. Maybe. I could see her. Not Haley Steinfeld. Although that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? That would be amazing if Amelia Clark. No. No, thank you. Anya Taylor-Joy, no. Mia Wasikowska, no. That's about it for that. Tari ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one, Slev. Ah, why is it not typing? Yeah. Let's see how. Yeah, Tari Ahmad would be good. Joseo says Mia Khalifa. That's not helpful. How tall is she is the question. I would love to see Tara Ahmad do it. Oh my god. Yeah, Egyptians have become more and more prominent in Hollywood and stuff. But it doesn't say how tall she is. She might be too tall because she's a model too. Let's see. Let's see here. Great. What's that in? All right, so 1.77 meters to feet. 5.8. Yeah, she might be too tall. Because 0.8 times 12. Yeah, she's 5'9" as well. So, yeah, so because Sabine's tiny. So that's the, yeah, she's 5'9". So Sabine's tiny is my thing. Man, yeah. That woman with the sword legs on Kingsman. Oh boy. What? The newest one? What, Golden Circle? Talking about Golden Circle? Or are you talking about the prequel one? I don't remember. Don't remember who she was. Sophie Cookson? Camera angles, fam. Yeah, true. I guess. Yeah, because I mean, I guess I can't say anything because I love Lord of the Rings and they made people look like hobbits and dwarves and yeah. Oh, and Secret Service? Yeah. What's her name? Sophia Botella. She's older. She's my age. A couple months older than I am. She'd probably be too old for Sabine anyway. She's a lot of stuff though. She is in a lot of stuff. Huh. She's in a Foo Fighters music video as herself. She's in a lot. Atomic Blonde, Star Trek Beyond, Kingsman, a lead dancer in a Michael Jackson video. Wow. So she was a dancer first and then became an actress. She started classical dance education when she was 5 years old. I'd say she's a dancer first. So. Okay. So. Yeah, she definitely is older. It's crazy. Well, let's close some of these things. Close. 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 Close that. Close that. Close that. Because we're still kind of on the subject of Sabine here. Let's see here. Oh, this has their height too. Look at that. Shailene Woodley, no. Huh? Ariana Grande, no thank you. Zendaya, no. There's Mia Khalifa. No. Gosh, these are not all actresses. Eve Hewson. Nah, I don't see her. Chloe Grace Moretz, I think, would be awesome. Yeah, so you need someone who's a good actress who has a good range of emotions. That is correct. I mean, Haley Steinfeld would be amazing. Huh. Karen Gillan would be good. Florence Pugh would be good. And she's already in the Marvel family. Florence Pugh would be really good, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, Florence Pugh would be good. I don't remember who the new Supergirl is, but that probably wouldn't happen since she's over with DC. Oh, God, Hosea, no! Why would you say it? Why? No! Aaliyah Bhatt, maybe. Kieran Shipka, voice actress. Sophie Turner, no. Maisie Williams? What about Maisie Williams, guys? I mean, Lucy Boynton would be good. Johnny Depp's daughter? Lily Rose Depp, maybe? No, not Dove Cameron. Not Noah Cyrus. Newton, Olivia Cook, Naomi Scott. Jodie Comer. Ariel Winter. Ooh, Ariel Winter would be good. Yes, Lev, that would be cool to see another Middle Eastern actress. Get it. So let's see here. Let's see here. Middle Eastern, Arab, let's do actress, in Hollywood. Let's see here if this is a good list. Why is Osama bin Laden on there? Here, we'll just do this list someone made. Let's see what year. When is this? Was this made? 2016? That's not recent. Let's see here. Here, this was from Middle Eastern actresses to watch in 2020, so we should be able to get. Black Canary from Birds of Prey. Oh God, no. I think these are actresses actually in the Middle East, though. So, let's see here. This, yeah, there aren't a lot of reasons. Let me do Arab. Hold on. Let me type in the word Arab. Bet you didn't know these celebs were Arab. No. Okay, this isn't. Yeah, this is not helpful. Interweb. Let's see. Marigold Hotel. Kapoor. Who plays his wife? Huh? I don't see. Is it her? Jenna Ortega. Well, she's not Arab American, but hey. But I mean, sure. Yeah, I could see her. Oh yeah. That definitely I could see you the haircut right. The Indian lady, Brie, that's so helpful. The Indian lady in the movie about the Indian hotel. I think it's her. She's not really. She's older too, so. She might be a good age. She's in her 30s. Now you're throwing out Hispanic. You're going Latina. What happened to what happened to whatchamacallit? The Middle Eastern representation, the Arab representation, because you're going now Hispanic Dora the Explorer. Yeah, baby. So I mean, yeah, I could see her. And she's the right age too. I think you're going a little, well, might be a little too. How old was Sabine supposed to be by the end of Rebels? I feel like 21. So, I mean, yeah, you could age her up. Definitely. And definitely could age her up. So, I think Sabine is the hardest one to cast. I think that's what we figured out. I think that we, though, did a very good job with the rest of them. I'm excited for the Bad Batch on Tuesday, just because more Star Wars. And it's going to be a part, something we haven't seen, because it's these guys working for the Empire now instead of for the Republic. So let's see what kind of stuff they have to get told to do, and if there is going to be some sort of moral struggle, which I feel like there will be at some point in this show. I think this is a good time to say goodbye for now. I'll be back later to do some gaming. Definitely, I want to try out Second Extinction today. It's gonna maybe try and get some baseball streaming in. I have some new toys coming. I've got a new capture card for my Xbox Series X that will do 4K pass-through, so I'm so excited for that. So I'll be able to actually play the games in 4K while I'm streaming them to you in 1080p. So that will be very, very exciting. I'm so excited for that. I've got a new mic arm over at the recliner, so that way I won't be struggling to check the volumes. The volumes will always be good for that, so I'm excited to show off that. Guys, I'm just excited to get things rolling again. Sorry, we've been off for about a week. I'll definitely do a Mornings with Darth tomorrow as well. There's some changes probably coming to the Planet of Nerds. We'll talk about those in a little bit later. But guys, this has been the Planet of Nerds. I am Chris Darth Pyrin Walker. This is Mornings with Darth. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure you smash that like button. And also make sure that you hit the subscribe button if this is your first time here. Ring that bell too, so you always know when we go live and when we drop new videos. But yeah, guys, until the next time, catch you later. Stay nerdy, everybody. Peace.